outrageous bets that lost. They put it on to the taxpayer now to bail that out. That's what I'm saying, Alex. That's $79 trillion. The entire GDP of America is $13 trillion. How is the population is 300?
And the cops don't care. The bureaucrats don't care. They think they're going to squeeze enough money out of the public to keep this going, and then they're going to wake up in a destroyed country. But they won't care. They're still going to have that uniform and get to waddle around
until they can't squeeze anymore, and then they're going to burn them. That's the end game.
By the way, that's in the news. Guess what's happening with this TSA? They're announcing they're going to lay off federal marshals and all these other people that are, from my experience, more professional, kindly, and trained. And people are actually commenting on this in the article, but I'd already seen it in the news. And they're actually hiring goon brown shirt TSA, but they're going to give them machine guns. They're not even sworn officers. They're going to start arming these little punks.
Well, I'd go long, machine gun manufacturers and prison operators like Corrections Corps of America. On your show last year, I said buy the stock in the low teens. I think it's doubled since then.
Yeah,
if you want to take advantage of the casino gulag that is America, buy these stocks that profit directly from the concentration camp.
Well, that's the next thing. They're going to fire most of the cops. So just get ready for that. They're going to have just nothing but just psycho goons running around. We'll be right back. Calls straight ahead with Max Keiser.
Introducing a diabetes breakthrough, an easy, natural, organic way to bring relief to diabetics. Introducing MDS Forte, a concentrated super-strength extract formulated for those who are looking for relief. What can MDS Forte do for you? MDS Forte reduces glucose levels safely and effectively, reduces cholesterol and triglyceride levels, increases HDL or good cholesterol while reducing LDL or bad cholesterol. MDS Forte reduces A1C, improves eyesight and circulation to the limbs, and helps with weight loss. Is non-toxic, caffeine-free, 100% natural, 100% organic, and comes with a 100% money-back guarantee. Waiting for the side effects disclaimers? With MDS Forte, there are none. Order a 25-day treatment of MDS Forte by calling 213-405-5355. 213-405-5355. Or visit bestbloodsupport.com. That's bestbloodsupport.com for MDS Forte, a diabetes breakthrough.
Do you know which 37 crucial food items are going to fly off the shelves when the next disaster hits? If you don't, you and your family may be without food and waiting in long food lines after a big disaster strikes. You would be surprised how many people don't have these food items right now. 123survivalplan.com has set up a For Patriots Only video with inside information on the 37 food items that will sell out first when the next disaster strikes. The video on 123survivalplan.com has crucial information you and your family need to prepare for any disaster, natural or man-made. And you won't have to be afraid of going hungry or being sent to a FEMA refugee camp. See the video that over 1 million other smart patriots have already seen in the last 4 months. Prepared now. Go to 123survivalplan.com and learn which 37 food items you should hoard. Easy to remember. 123survivalplan.com. Again, that's 123survivalplan.com.
Folks, have you lost your power and wanted to simply flip a switch to get the lights back on? If so, this is going to be the most important message you'll ever hear, because there's never been a better time to get ready for the winter power outages ahead. Here's why. Solar-powered generators are now available from our friends at Solutions from Science, one of our oldest sponsors. Their emergency backup systems provide life-saving electrical power when you need it most. Unlike gas generators, a solar generator runs quietly, emits no fumes, and produces electricity from the sun. It's like having an electric power plant running quietly in your own home. Whether it's ice storms, brownouts, or blackouts, you'll never have to suffer through painful power outages again. When the power goes out this winter, you'll be ready with a solar-powered generator from Solutions from Science. Go to mysolarbackup.com for more information. That's mysolarbackup.com or call 877-327-0365. Folks, they cunningly sold the good old boys on the fact this whole police state was for Arabs, and manipulated them through racial issues. Behind the scenes, it was always for the American people. It was a receivership takeover. I'm going to do 5 minutes overdrive with Max Keiser so we can go to a few of your calls. We did the money bomb last week. It's still running a little bit today. I want to hit a 400,000. I want to thank all of you that have done what you've done. I look at Red McCone's giving $6 million to a local college football team so they can have better equipment. I don't want little old ladies who don't have money donating to us. We can hire more reporters and do more here in the face of this, risking our lives. It's middle class and wealthy people. If you're upset about what's happening, there's no better place to support us by buying the books, the videos, or just flat out donating at InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com. And this is all about a mission. I mean, I slept an hour and a half last night. I was on Coast to Coast AM. Didn't go to sleep till 5. Got about 6:37. You know, kids jumping on me, coming in the bedroom and stuff. You know how they do. I'm not complaining. We'll have the nightly news tonight, 7 o'clock, prisonplanet.tv. But this is, you heard Keiser, you hear everybody else. Everybody knows this is not a game. I mean, they're announcing world government. Max, I want to go to calls here with you, and I appreciate all your time, maxkeiser.com. But what do you make of the Vatican coming out and calling for world government, world currency? And then meanwhile, we get demonized if we talk about the internal documents that are public where these corporations that engineered all this want world government, a global private banking dictatorship.
Well, the Pope's got penis envy, Alex, because Lloyd Blankfein of Goldman Sachs came out and said that he's doing God's work. The Pope immediately said, wait a minute, no, wait, I'm the Vatican. I should be doing God's work. So he's going to start a global bank and a global hedge fund to complete with Lloyd Blankfein. So it's a weenie-waving contest between the Vatican and Goldman Sachs, because at the heart of all these scandals are a couple of inadequate little boys playing with their peenies.
Oh, that's enough, Keiser, family show.
Give them a big kiss.
All right, that's enough. Come on, man. You're a serious stockbroker, financial guy. You're out of...
Look, caught up in a major scandal in Ireland for pedophilia. The Irish government had to take their embassies out of the Vatican. They're caught up in this global pedophilia scandal. The Pope says nothing. The Murphy report is clear that they're engaging in pedophilia all over the world. The Vatican says nothing. Then they're going to start a world bank and a world currency. Why? Because Lloyd Blankfein said he was doing God's work? What an immature little baby that Pope is. He should be put over somebody's lap and spanked.
All right, Keiser, you're out of control. I apologize for Keiser's activities, ladies and gentlemen. Please plug your ears. We try not to. Okay, let's take a call here. Thanks for holding. We'll go to Daniel but first, and then Bill. But let's go to Jim in Washington. No, Justin in Washington. You're on the air. Go ahead, sir. On the air with Max Keiser.
Hey, what's up, Alex? Love your show, and I would like to put a word out to Jesse Ventura. We love you, man. We appreciate what you're doing. And I just thought of a campaign ad for TSA to hurt against them, but TSA, stop groping people. The Vatican hates competition.
Okay. We're on a roll today. Okay, go ahead, sir.
The whole TSA situation is, you know, I've been on for like hours, over an hour now. I'm kind of on the Jesse Ventura thing. Is what more can we do to help get the movement going against the TSA? Because of course, they're one of the main.
You should call Restaurant Association, the hotel associations, everybody, and say, I'm not traveling to your town. I'm not going on your trip. And by the way, they've doubled the amount of people on buses now. They're everywhere. Now the TSA's like, no, we're going to grab your daughter's genitals and your wife's genitals and your son's genitals and your genitals. You're not escaping us. We're here to force ourselves on you. We're scum. I mean, it's such a joke. I mean, anybody who doubts the government staged the terror attacks, look at it. Look what they've done. It's incredible. But let everybody know. Look, they know $40 billion is being lost, but keep poking at industries that are dying. I mean, you heard Max. You heard Ventura. It's in the news. Europeans won't come here. I'm trying to make Paul Watson come here for a business meeting, and he keeps begging, please, no, don't make me go through it. Don't make me go there. It's like Nazi Germany.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
A very wealthy U.S. citizen is predicting that in 2011, we will witness the most important day in America in more than 50 years. He says it will change everything about our lives. The way you shop, travel, invest, educate your children, and even how you take care of your health and your own family. Now, this man has made some outrageous predictions over the years. The crazy part is, he's usually right. You see, he predicted the collapse of GM, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and America's biggest mall owner, General Growth Properties. In fact, Barron's called his work a dire prophecy. Recently, he created a video, which you can watch online for free, detailing his biggest and most important prediction yet. And it's a real eye-opener. I can't stress this enough. You should at least watch this free video online today. He explains everything you need to know, including simple steps you can take to protect yourself. You can find the video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica, the number 3.com. Watch the free video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica3.com.
Coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
Look, I liken it to one of those old 1930s or 40s action adventure movies that Indiana Jones is a redo of, where the archaeologist explorer stuck in the pyramid and the sand's coming in, or the water's coming in and it's going up. And it was at our feet, and I'm like, we better get out of here. Now it's at our chest and at our necks. Now we're up in a little corner trying to get air. And I'm like, folks, I'll assure you, this is historically not a very good thing. I mean, Max, is that a good analogy for the tyranny level we're going into?
Right, it's the boiling frog syndrome. You know, the boiling frog is sitting in the pot with the water, and the heat goes up, and he thinks about jumping out, and the heat gets a little hotter, and he thinks about jumping out, and before you know it, he's cooked. He never jumped.
Yeah, but listen, I've been around the world. You've been around the world more than I have, I would imagine. I mean, it's bad all over, and this is a global system. This is global banks, as you've said, setting this up. They're going to do it everywhere. There's nowhere to run.
No. Without all of the G20 nations, the major cities, major nations, this is a global problem. But it's a big, bad, big world out there, Alex. And there are areas of the world that are one can go to ride out this storm. And, you know, everyone should do their research on this. But I think you need to have that exit plan in your back pocket in case you need to do it. In case you need to move, you can move quickly. And you should definitely get a passport, and you should try to get a second passport just to have that safety measure. Otherwise, you might find yourself unable to escape in an economy that's collapsing beyond anyone's current projection, and the authorities being run by these clockwork orange-like thugs who just roam the countryside with sticks and guns and rape and beat people, and you want to get out of there. You got to leave that option open.
Oh, it's so sad. Let's talk to Daniel in New York, listening on 1310 AM and up in the Rochester, Buffalo area. Daniel, thanks for holding. You're on the air with Max Keiser.
Hey, thank you, Alex. I just want to say I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. And, Max, I just want to say thanks for all the information that you're putting out as well. Is it all right if I give out my website?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's anti-newworldorderparty.com. We're trying to build a global network to help support patriots that want to run for constitutional law and also want to restore America. And I would just encourage your listeners to come out and support us at anti-newworldorderparty.com. And I just thank you, Alex, for all you've done in 1310 AM as well in Rochester, New York.
Yeah, they're great people. Been on there like over, 12, 13 years. Great people. Old Dr. Wolf was a great guy. I guess his son still runs it. Wonderful people. Thank you. Well, I tell you, it makes me want to throw up where this country's gone. We are in so much trouble. I have to look at my children every day. But for the betterment of society, I stay here. I mean, I could run to Argentina, Costa Rica, but it's a limited deal. I'm going to stay here where I've got my maximum amount of awake people, and whatever they do, I'm ready. I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to take it. The setup, the torture, the killing, whatever, I'm going head up against them. Somebody's got to go head up against them, and I'm like, I don't want to liken myself to Colonel Travis, but I'm going down with the Alamo here. Max Keiser, closing comments.
Well, yeah, this has come down to the big choice one has to make. I think, you're making your choice. I think other people will make a different choice. But it's unfortunate that the situation has gotten so bad that for the vast number of people in the U.S., the best choice that they can make is to leave the country as a way to save themselves and their families. It's unfortunate it's come to that. But there's no pride in being marched into the incinerator and being burned to death.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to be marched anywhere. We're trying to fix things peaceful, Max. We're here alerting the people to get ready to defend themselves. We're here.
You're always saying, look at history, look at history. That's what I'm saying, that the same people that happened to 50, 80, 70 years ago, they've held the same thing as what you're saying. It can't happen, but it did, and the same people are in charge, so why would it be any different?
Incredible interview, Max Keiser. God bless you. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, buddy.
There he goes. Sorry to the other callers. Great job of the crew. 7 o'clock tonight, prisonplanet.tv. Spread the word. This isn't a game. This isn't a joke. Retransmission starts now.
For centuries, silver has been used as a power